LK Packaging is a supplier of mostly plastics packaging nationwide, and we have several lines of business. We're in food and healthcare and industrial.
We have 8 facilities in the U.S. They're spread all around. They cover the entire geography of the U.S., which then services North America. There's a lot of moving parts. It is definitely a global company and a global supply chain. When you're talking about a supply chain, you're talking about everything from purchasing to warehouses to manufacturing to international transportation to domestic transportation. So connecting all of those pieces can be very challenging and very difficult. And I think having a modern system like Tecsys can really make that job a little easier to connect all of those pieces.
Leadership here made a decision to move to Elite Cloud back in January 2023. And that was in support of an overhaul of our IT systems in order to support long-term growth and future strategic direction of the company. Our old system, our Elite 8.1 system, first of all, it was over 10 years old, and it had been modified countless times with very little documentation, so there was a lot of technical debt.
Our system had been modified to the point that any change typically caused a problem somewhere further along in the process. That was just not sustainable, which obviously drove us to know it's time to upgrade our system.
The cloud system means that we're not supporting anything on-prem, and all of the hardware, all of the servers, everything else that needs to be included in that support infrastructure is no longer needed. In addition to that, Tecsys takes a more active role in supporting the system itself. So the needs for the IT department to keep the cloud system up and running, that really is handed over to Tecsys. Going into an ERP integration, you need to go into it with your eyes wide open, knowing that you are modifying a core system that is going to impact everything else.
We started a year before this upgrade, changing the way our warehouses were laid out, changing the way our facilities were laid out, and we saw it as an opportunity to have commonality. So that way, when we set up the warehouse management system portion of Tecsys, we could have common ways of doing things.
For the integration process, Tecsys takes a very strong leadership role.
We had a full suite of project team members, from WMS specialists to SCM specialists to technical service representation, that allowed us to look at the application from a holistic perspective.
After go live, we didn't have any customers complaining. From day one, our business was up and running, we were moving product out the door, and customers, from their perspective, it was business as usual.